Hello and congratulations! Chances are if you're watching this video, you have your very own Rato 502 CO2 grow controller and are ready for installation. Today we're going to show you just how quick and easy it is to install the Rato 502. But before we get started, here is what you need. You will need your Rato 502 CO2 indoor grow controller with connected power supply, your two CO2 sensors with Cat5 cables, your included mounting hardware and set of screws, and for those customers who are international, this device does come with included international power adapters. Now, before we start installation, we are going to show you the two main examples of how your Rato 502 can be installed. The first example shows two small rooms. These could be your vegetation rooms or flowering rooms, where you would want to mount each individual CO2 sensor and have your main CO2 controller located directly outside of the room for easy visibility of CO2 levels and potential adjustment. From the monitor, you would also wire directly to your CO2 source in each room. In this case, we are showing a CO2 cylinder tank in each room. The second example, this shows just one large room. This could be a large grow room, greenhouse, or hydroponic area. For this example, we have the main controller installed directly outside the door of the space and cables that connect to each individual CO2 sensor unit. A third cable connecting to your exhaust fan to be triggered should ventilation be needed, and a fourth cable connecting to your main CO2 source. Now that you have an idea and visual of two scenario installations, let's get to a live install and give you a quick step-by-step tutorial. For this install, we are going to show a grow tent here at CO2 meter. While the device is best utilized for full-sized grow rooms, it can also be used for small grow operations like grow tents. The install slightly varies, but is similar in principle. You will start the install by using your mounting bracket as a template to mark the holes in the desired location. Typically, the controller is mounted outside of the grow space at eye level for ease of use. You will then mark the holes and begin drilling. Next, you will place in your included wall anchors to ensure the grow controller is securely fixed to the wall. You will then install the bracket using the screws from your mounting hardware kit. Once your bracket is secured to the wall, the Rato 502 grow controller can simply slide on and lock into place. Then, taking the included power supply cable, connect to a standard outlet. Once connected, you will see that the Rato 502's device goes into warm-up mode with a 30-second countdown. It should read Unit 1 is disconnected, which means that your CO2 sensor units are not connected to your unit yet. For step 2, we will show you how to connect each of your CO2 sensors. You can install these fixed to a wall, or you can place these in your grow environment with a clip or other convenient mounting method. It is important to mount sensors at plant canopy level. Sensor 1 is being placed in the grow environment near our hydroponic buckets, not drilled to a fixed location. We place one end of the Cat5e cable in the bottom of sensor 1 and hook to one area of our grow tent. For sensor 2, we are going to install and place this in the other portion of the grow tent. In this case, we will be monitoring and controlling two separate sections of the tent. Once you have finally secured both two CO2 sensors, you will need to connect both of their respective cables back to the main CO2 grow controller. You will find on the back of the device there are titled ports for sensor unit 1 and sensor unit 2. If done properly, once connecting each sensor unit to the main CO2 grow controller, the Rato 502 main grow controller will read each sensor, showing specific CO2 levels for each location. From here, I would like to say congratulations. Now that your Rato 502 is in place and monitoring, simply connect your gas supply using a solenoid valve, sit back and watch your plants thrive while proper CO2 levels are achieved in no time. Thanks for watching.